why the poor start on offense struggles there the first half.
Well, just we knew they were going to pack the paint. It's what Missouri does. Teams that percentage-wise don't shoot it well or seem to have a dominant post threat. They've done it for years, so we kind of knew they were going to come in and pack the paint and dare us to shoot the basketball, and we didn't make some shots there. So I thought defensively to hold them to 25 in the first half was pretty good. We just offensively couldn't get good looks and tried to go get some offensive boards and didn't capitalize on those at times. We knew it was going to be that kind of game where we were going to have to make some perimeter shots.
Because really, if I told you I'm going to make 2 threes in the first half, you probably would have taken that. Think you'd be in great shape, but
No. I mean, if you look at our percentages, we're last in the league in 3-point field goal percentage and 2-point field goal percentage. So despite us sometimes having some good numbers offensively, we're the last in the league in our shooting percentage. So when a team completely backs off of you and dares you to shoot the basketball, it can mess with you at times. And so
I mean, you played such great defense.
Oh, yeah,
They
for
only
sure.
had 2 threes.
Yeah.
If I had told you that, you'd have probably been in good shape. But
that's what I'm saying. Like
Okay.
even defending them that way, I was still concerned heavily that we weren't going to be able to score the basketball tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, we practiced against it for 2 days, and it's one of those things where I think even with practicing it, they were still a little shocked. Our team was a little shocked at how far off and how open they were, but that was a concern for us, just being able to manufacture points.
I consider me really shocked that you only scored like 10 points at halftime.
No.
No. Okay.
Well, did the second half seem like you guys had clicked a little bit more there in the second half than most of the first?
I thought we had more movement. I thought Sahara came out, started knocking down some shots. That was really good for us, opened some things up. Patty was able to catch it at the high post and get some looks. The ball was able to go inside out a little bit more, which it was more of a rhythm shot than being passed around the perimeter and just settling for threes.
How much does it hurt? I mean, with the foul trouble and especially on Janaya.
It's frustrating because Haley Franks takes charges. We know that. We showed it to him on film, and and that's a call she's going to get. She's a veteran in this league. She's done it. It's become her identity, so we can't be surprised when it happens, and we can't. How many did she end up with? 4 tonight. We can't let one person take 4 charges on us. So.
Do you think that kind of all of the foul calls early on kind of dictated how your girls played the game the rest of the way?
I think they got frustrated by it. I don't know if it dictated how we played offensively or not. That's a mental toughness piece that we've got to get over. We knew it's going to be called that way, and shame on us if we let that affect how we played.
Kind of coming into the game, I guess, knowing you might have some open looks from 3, or it would greatly depend on how well you shoot from 3.
Yeah.
How do you try to talk to the girls heading into the game about if we happen to start off cold?
Yeah.
It's a long game.
Right. Well, it's just again, it's their first time seeing that, and it's the fine line of being ready to shoot it when you're open from 3 and not settling for a 3-point shot. I think we were 0 for 8, in the first half or in the from beyond 3, and so now it starts messing with you, and it's like run in transition and get a rim run before they set their defense, or step into a pull up. Well, you got plenty of room here to not take a 3, and so just being aware of those things. And I thought Sahara was able to do that some in the third quarter. I thought Sydney tried to, but that can wear on you mentally, especially when it's your first time seeing it.
Not getting the result that you want week in and week out pretty much. I mean, how do you keep this team upbeat, and how do you go about doing that in practice, in the locker room, things like that?
Well, it's been our challenge all year long. We knew it was going to be our challenge all year long, so we intentionally prepared to have things in front of them to continue to make sure that they're on the same page in terms of playing hard and getting better. We lose Mackenzie and Patty, but everybody else is coming back as of now, this year. And so us playing isn't about this year. This year is what it is, but it does dictate this summer, and it dictates next year, and we've got other players coming in. They're going to be fighting for spots. So every single day is a tryout. And that's the conversation we have. It's about getting better so that you're in a better position next year to help the team.
So were you pleased with the effort tonight, Joni?
Defensively, at times. I thought offensively we rushed some shots. I thought when we did have a chance to pass it in, when the defense collapsed or came out, we didn't. But again, I don't think we took a ton of bad shots offensively. We just did not make them. And that is what I feared was going to happen. We just weren't going to make shots.
Second half, after y'all started out, got it a little bit closer than they kind of separated themselves again.
Yep.
The game kind of got away from you guys. Was there anything, last quarter and a half, you said, if we do anything the rest of this game, I want it to be, these things. Anything that you were stressing to work out the kinks?
Well, I think it was to finish well defensively. I thought when they expanded their lead, we got a little tired and we let them score in transition, or we didn't find them in transition, and they got some extra passes and knocked down some threes. And again, we can't trade threes for twos, and so it was let's tighten up defensively and not let them get easy points, or this thing could look really ugly really quickly. And then offensively, come down and let's see how many times we can execute. Do we make the basket? I don't know, but can we execute this play? And I thought we did a better job of executing. Missouri went zone the third quarter. It gave us a chance to work on some zone stuff.
12-man foundation, the plus deal for the
Yep.
NIL. Do you feel that your program is your players will benefit from that? Do you see that as more of an equalizer with male sports?
Yeah, I'm excited about it. It gives our donors and our fans an opportunity to, number one, have a tax write-off, and to also get their reward points and to contribute to our program. And so it's something that I think will be really good for us, and our young ladies are excited about it. Our fans seem to be excited about it. And what's really, what stands out to me is that it's very few programs in the country who have created this opportunity that the 12th man stepped up and did for our student athletes. So I'm really excited about that because I think it will give us an advantage.
How many of your players right now have NIL deals? A lot of them or not?
All of them do.
All of them.
All of them do. Yeah.
Awesome, thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks.